Hello, my friends, and welcome. Hambbage here. Hardcore vanilla Minecraft. Rule number one: it's never my fault. Hey, I can take blame when it's my fault. I'll own it, but it isn't so far. We haven't done anything wrong. Although we should take that as a huge warning. So, as always, rule number one is don't die in Minecraft. In this one, in very short order, and next on the list, do not forget that we are opening up a notepad. So this, folks, is... Can't see it. Hang on. Okay, this is it. It's so weird. It like displays in the video in a different place than where I've got it. And I don't know if I can I center this? Yeah, I'll center it a little bit. All right. It doesn't have to be huge. We won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but I did go through and add. This is the coordinate sheet that I've been keeping for our world. We got loads and loads of different stuff that's gone on. And I put in a modified version of my old game template, which is a little dated, and I'll have to update the template itself, but I went through and cleaned up. We haven't done anything intentional with cats, and the more that I think about it, the more I think we've never even bred them. But we'll find out. For biomes, we have 2 left, and being that we have never found the mushrooms, let's guess which ones we're missing there. Food, I haven't even tried to keep track. I think that what we'll likely do, the only one that I guess we really should mark, we know we've already eaten an enchanted golden apple, and it's really the only one that's difficult to get more of, so we'll call it good there. And here is the one that is most relevant to what we've been working on now. And I did go ahead and update this, is why I wanted to pull it up now at the start of the episode, so we can talk through it a little bit and see what we have going on. So we know at the end of the last episode, we looked and we had 10 mobs that we had already bred. We knew it was a bee. I guess I can do this with deletes. Oh, we know we've done chicken and cow. We haven't done donkey, fox. We just did goat. We haven't done a hoglin. Haven't done a horse or llama or a mushroom or a mule or an ocelot. Have done a panda. Have done a pig now. I think we've done a rabbit, but that's where it starts to get a little dicey. We have done a sheep now. Again, we just did one. Have done a turtle and have done wolves. So this gives us a total count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there are 10 total. And that's why I think we've left cats completely. I think we've sat the ones that have bred spontaneously in our villager trading, but I don't know that we ever made a baby cat. And I know when we were out looking for the rabbit's feet, I think that we just brought carrots and did a quick breed there so we'd have it out of the way. So we're going to start there and assume that these are our remaining mobs to breed. 11 out of the 21 total that we need. So that looks right. 9 and 2. So obviously, whether it's this one or not, and we'll probably start the episode by actually going over and trying to breed the cats in the villager trading hall just to see if that changes our number. If it doesn't, then we'll make a quick correction and just note that we have not done rabbit. The other ones, I can remember the specifics of having done each and every one of them, so no problem there. We've got them all. And in this episode, we're going to go looking for donkeys. That's kind of our main mission, to get some donkeys back on premises so that we can breed them to have more donkeys, and also do mules with our horses, and that will allow us to fill the stalls around our horses and all that kind of stuff. And if in our wandering we find some other colored cool horses, we'll bring them back too, just so we can have a little variety around. So that's where we stand. I'm going to save this. Boom. I'm going to get it out of my way, and then I am going to turn it off. And hopefully everybody is just seeing the game. That's the goal. What we want to see, and will be what we continue to have throughout. So, hey, let's get after it, huh? We've wasted enough time already, but I did just want to fill everybody in on kind of where we stood, where all these various things are getting us when we turn our attention back to advancements. Okay, let's drop off eggs for now. Seeds, I guess we'll keep. Don't know if or how we'll need that. Think we just slept, right? So let's go. Let's go look at cats. First up, and boy oh boy have we neglected our villager buddies for a long time. I think the last time we were over to hang out with them was when we were first setting up with Franny, and we all know that was a couple projects ago. So, all right. So here we go. This is what we're working from. Again, we kind of already covered this at the end of our last episode, but we're currently at 10 out of 21, and that's where I got that number, and it's why I think we did rabbits and not cats, but we should confirm that right here. So we're going to unsit you, and then we're going to get some fish here, which should... You want to sit on the chest, or do you want to have a little kitten? You know, a little privacy. Will they not do it if they're on top of the stupid chest? Come on. Are you... We're not breaking every chest. It's just so that you guys can have a little kitten. Now. What's the deal? Have a kitten. Do you want to have a kitten? This is a new challenge. Fine then. You guys don't want to behave? We got an answer. That seems trouble. Alright, here's hoping for 2 cats. Whoa! What? What was that? Not cool at all. And you guys, I'm sure, have noticed that we're getting on dusk up here. Farmer Fred, our buddy. How you doing, pal? We're going to come in here and reacquaint. Oh. Dude. Where are the monsters? No monsters. Only monsters are inside of us. I think it's that canyon. I think we've run into that before, maybe. camp out on the beach. I just saw a villager hauling across the skyline with zombie on his tail. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good over there at all. Yep, that's what we didn't need. Oh, what a tragedy. Is there anybody left alive out here? Cats, specifically? We can always repopulate a bit. What's going on out there? Is that pufferfish? Maybe having these two beds out in general population is not the best idea. Let's make this a double. We got a chest in there. Should be safe. I kind of feel like at some point I did some nice pants in there. Oh wait, that's my bed. What am I doing? We could have upgraded to the fancy purple bed, but even though I have a feeling that the former occupant just burst into flames in front of our eyes, we really used up a lot of beds around here, didn't we? Okay, there's some of you guys. Now, are there any cats in this town? We tried to put in a lot of work clearing out trees and making it safe. People? Cats? Oh. Everything about cats. Just so... Oh, I see you down there, you sneaky trouble. What is that? Oh, no, not there. Not there. Yeah, I don't blame you for hiding out, pal. I'm sorry I brought it. Okay, there's a new one. Okay, you guys do awesome. Do your thing, and hopefully start some cats coming. Alright, well, if we're out here, we got donkeys kind of across the jungle. We are not at all set to do ocelots, and remember, I'm not breeding. I wanted to answer the cat question. Did we finish clearing all this up? What a mess that was. Let's do that during daytime. Yeah, it's like they're... It's a lot of neglect, is what it really is. I've been killing and running past for so long that they just kind of build up to a critical mass. But man, oh man, that was no fun. Alright. Back at here. Turtles. We've clearly bred them. Let's use a boat. Was that Scoot? Was Scoot? I like that Netherite armor had the full set bonus, right? At the end, that you resist knockback. Now, I don't know if you get an overall bonus, but I think you should. Where if you're wearing all of a set of things. And I think that kind of teases a potential with other armors. The Scoot is just one of those examples. But right, if you can make a helmet, could you not make a full turtle armor? All right, look at that already. Oh, that might just be a horse. I was thinking it was a donkey. Seeing what I wanted to see, huh? I think we'll just kind of follow the coast for a bit and see if we do get lucky. I know this desert was here. So this will kind of be the end of the road. But I would love it if there could be a set of turtle armor, and maybe turtle armor gives you something that, maybe netherite armor remains the best in terms of pure combat and everyday wear, but maybe netherite could give you a loadout that would be better suited to water, or something. And then you could, instead of just the next netherite is, I guess we can do the reverse here. This is easier than the cats. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. All right, baby bunny. And this 10. Okay, so it is cats, which after the trouble they gave us, no surprise there. So world's smallest savanna, no good. Have we just headed out across this desert? Kind of feel like this has been our most neglected direction. Let's just go see what. Oh. That's kind of crazy. Can I drop all this? Oh! You burn. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely have some fun down in there. It's around behind our pandas. Broken portal that way. Loads of sand. If we ever get tired of our other sand spot. Got lots and lots. But maybe we find some more temples, huh? It's kind of interesting with the brick up the side of it like that. We'll get here and I'll go, oh, look, we've already raided it. Wouldn't shock me in the least, but it doesn't stand out as a... Oh, I remember being here. There's a gold block. What do we even have? Answer is not much. It's been so long since we've... Alright, gold block. I don't see a chest, though. That's kind of weird. Which means, did we already grab it? Or is it just hidden under some sand or something? Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is new to me. Let's... Man, we got a mess. You first. Oh, not that. These, that. Kind of want to keep all my animal food stuff, but Let's do that. That. Those. And we'll keep a saddle because we're, not going to be boating these back unless it's to boat and drag. So leave those two. Get up all this. We do still have our bed. I got momentarily worried there. But now I'm really curious about... Yeah. So is that just like, oh, the top fell off of that portal? Which is kind of cool because, a lot of times they're able to reconstruct, things like Stonehenge. I'm not saying that specifically. I don't know anything about how they did that, but any archaeological place, it's not just the stuff that they find intact, it's the pieces that have scattered around as they've fallen. Unless whatever it was has been mined or quarried, and a lot of ancient places do just that. You find the pieces of them, in I think the Mideast, because one, a lot of the architecture is stone, and two, it's an old place of inhabitation, right? There've been people there for a long time, but in some of those ancient cities that have been around for so long, if you look in the foundations and things of some of these homes and buildings that have been up for hundreds of years, you'll find that the foundation stones and stuff are actually pieces that would have fit into more past ancient buildings already. If you've got the choice of, oh, look, there's this old building in disrepair that's falling apart that nobody cares about anymore, or the old stone quarry 40 miles away. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go with the, hey, look at that stone that's already cut and just kind of falling apart. And, we all say, oh, but, these were such important historical places. Well, they are to us because of their tie to the past. But, you think about, I don't know, think about cars or something, right? If you go to a car show, you may find a just pristine and polished and waxed and all that station wagon from the early 70s, and you look at it and go, oh man, that's crazy. Look how cool that is. It's so different. Well, it's only so awesome and cool because it's survived for 60 years since it came out. And I'm being very loose in the years here, right? Hey, there's a temple. So that adds value to it by its scarcity and it just being around. Obviously the pyramids, I think at their height, were one of a kind and have never fallen out of view. But things like temples or palaces or things like that, as new rulers came along, and we've been here, and that's why I put those torches on every one. Hey, there's a new mesa. Ow, stop. Or a mesa we've already been to, but not the mesa that was in our jungle. This does give rise to an idea, though. Should we snag a bit of red while we're here? Because I did just want to see what it looked like. I really need a donkey. I want to see what it looked like as a color comparison with the barn, the acacia wood, and the red brick. Just to try blending those in and give us another piece. I was thinking in terms of that big rectangle of white that I've said a couple times may just become a decorative piece on the barn. But as we look to building our home and everything else, I'd kind of like to stay in that whites and reds vein. So having options is nice. Got a nice big ocean up here. I mean, clearly I've been along this way at some point. I don't know whether this ocean connects or not, but there was some frozen ice spires stuff out this way. Oh, come on, donkeys. Where you at? Little lava spread fire there. Here, donkey, 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 donkey. This is a part where I wish I was live streaming because it never hurts to have those extra eyes. They're like, you just missed something, and 90% of the time they're messing with you, but every once in a while you get that. No, no, no. There was one really back there. Go back. Cows. I know donkeys aren't exclusive, um, but they can certainly be here in savannas. They can be in plains. They can, I think, be in the standard old woods or forest. I'm not so sure about like birch forests or dark forests. They may, but you just may not see them as well. Cows. They could be up on top of all these mesas, but I'm not going to waste time climbing. Um, I was hoping this would be kind of quick, and we kind of ended up coming this way for the cat breeding question. Um, but what we may need to do is just do more flying. I think when we come over here, twofold. Now I put away the. Oh, we're gonna have to tame these cats if we really do this, aren't we? Man. Get rid of all that and that. Y'all have cats, but we are going to take these hay bales. That was what I was trying to say. Because now we want them to fill our barn. Up until now, it's kind of like, we could get wheat, but we got a farm for that. You have any donkeys? I guess farms can have, or villages can have donkeys, right? In the little paddocks. I don't know if that's all farm or all villages or biomes for villages or not. This looks a little precarious. They're a parable about a house built on sand. Um, Not claiming to be a biblical scholar or anything, but I think the wisdom still holds. So yeah, we'll get some decorative bales to put around our farm or barn. Those kinds of structures are what I was hoping maybe would have. Wait a minute. Did I just get turned around, or is that a new savanna? That would appear to be a new... There's a creeper down there. Oh, man. Oh, that was not cool leg. Not nearly so worried about you, sir. Your effect on the local community is not nearly so grave. Alright, that's back out where we came from, right? That way. Kind of hang out here in town, get a sleep. I don't see scores of kitty cats around. The bunny population says that if they are here, they're not exactly keeping things in check, are they? Okay, village, savannah. This is what we're going to call Donkey Land. Ooh, there's another village over there. That doesn't bode well for the size of this savannah. Maybe it's just a finger of it pointing out. For all that, it doesn't have to be big on my account. It just has to be loaded with donkeys. Come on, donkeys. Also wondering, and this is where I get into trouble a lot, is, ooh, there's another temple. Do we think we visited that one? It's not the same one, is it? That would be quite awful. A torch. Looks like a pair of torches. So we must have flown over all this and come back. We have more hay bales, which is not exactly... Just trying to see if there's a best tool. Again, no cats though. That's weird. Come in here looking at stuff. Hey, you buying? We've already got a lot of these. And just these two. Here, that's, would you like some sand? Yeah, it's fresh desert sand. Good stuff. Still feels a bit OP to be taken up. But I mean, look at all this. They're never going to use all this hay, right? Just going to waste. And this kind of fits with, any of those game type deals and how much RP do you want to put into it or not. The villagers are never going to use these items. They're basically put here for us, but, it is part of their village. how much do we want to just come in and help ourselves to the possessions of others? Hey, pal. Staying safe, I hope. Cows, sheep, cows, sheep in the distance. Pigs. So I think I was going to say, this is the way that I normally get into trouble is it's itching at my brain. I think that where we come up out of Franny's little mine there, maybe had some donkeys around those woods. But if I start going and chasing every possible memory, you guys saw what that looked like with the Bastion Remnant, right? Unless I've specifically noted coordinates of it, it really can kind of get out of control pretty quick. Now, we're going the way that I took a screenshot. I didn't mean to. Was not noting these coordinates for any specific reason. Yeah, just, trying to chase the elusive. I think I saw one here. Unless I've written it down, I'm as likely to cross things over in this world and between this world and others. And it's one of the fun challenges of the game. It's one of the reasons why on important stuff I do not note down coordinates. And at other times wish I had. But donkeys were not ever something I really am like, oh, all right, here's donkeys. We gotta make a special note. Cows. Cows on the hill. I would say just one donkey, but really we need two. Cow. See, my beard is like touching the mic. Sorry about that. And what we kind of really are going to need to do at this point is turn this into some multi-purposed multi-purposed adventures where we go gathering something or searching for something else and looking for donkeys along the way. I don't mind spending an episode just tooling around like this, but it's kind of like one of those the watched kettle never boils or pot. The surest way to make sure you never find a donkey is to go around endlessly looking just to try to see a donkey, right? Because they'll hide. They'll hide good. And that's the worst part, right? Is, they could be for a biome, if it's going to spawn or it tries to, they could get stuck in between two hills like that in just a tight little box. And unless you're right at the edges or happen to go through it, you're not even going to see them. And that can get long. See one. See a donkey. Shh, donkeys. I see two. And they're right by water. Oh, this is awesome. And they're by a village. You think they're going to see cats too? Or are these horses? Oh man, they're gray horses. Are you kidding me? I mean, you're beautiful gray horses. I really like you and all, but shoot. Is that a sheep or a cat? I can't tell the scale. There's a cat. Oh, there's a couple cats. Should try for some cats. Try to get something accomplished here today. Oh, okay. Cats it. Ooh, cats it is. Oh, why don't the cats care? I hear you. One cat. All right, come here. Oh, you're peeking. I see you peeking at me. Oh, come here, cat. There you go. I hope he doesn't drown. That would be so horrific. If the cat drowns before it gets back to be tamed. Oh, come on, kitty, you can make it. Swim! Swim like a cat. Swim like this fish that you want to eat. I don't like those deep ones. Don't go deep like that. I don't know if you know this cat, but what? What? Cat, you're kind of a jerk now. Oh, man, I hear it. It's not a cat. Somewhere there's the big pit of... What's going on there? Supposed to be like a chimney or something? Is this like the... yeah. Huh. Crazy. Okay. Cat. Did we find you? This is such... Oh. I'm out of practice at the cats. Did the cat go down here? Probably. Oh, that's interesting. Village with mine. I mean, we've done so much in those mines, so... Okay, there he is. I'm never sure what the best crouch, no crouch technique is. It used to be I just like crouched my way around, and that doesn't work very well. I get, I think, more sketched out by you that way. So sometimes just holding still. There you go. Come here. I don't want to hurt you. Come here. Wish there was like a waft fish command. I'm sure that breaking the grass doesn't help anything. Okay, come right up here. All right. Now, come on up. Oh, there's that cat too. Get hit? All right. Up you go. Come here. Both of you two. Come on. Hey. What? You guys are supposed to be tamed cats that are my pets. Would you come here and get some... There. Do your thing. All right. We have a new cat. A baby kitty. Whew. All right. Now, one of you guys is going to get to go on a grand boatastic adventure. And I hope you're a good lookout for donkeys. This doesn't really change anything, having the cat in the boat. Oh, we should, alright, before we do anything more, though. Oh, you guys came along. Alright, well, you chill. Hey, chill. Come. You sit. Sit. Alright, we've got... This time I'm not going to share it, but I am going to look at the list of cats that we already saw. Cats, Persian creamy with blue eyes. Is that what we've got here, I think? Red is orange and white with green eyes. I think that's what we got in the boat, right? Creamy with blue eyes. And green eyes. Oh, there's some white on there. Okay, so I'm just going to mark these two. And then we get that other one back there. Red and Persian, right? It was not a Siamese. It was not a... Oh, was it a ragdoll, though? White and soft amber with blue eyes. See, this is... Are you creamy or are you white and soft amber? I think you're Persians. All right, let's take a dip through here. I want to go back and see that other one that we got earlier. We may have that one back at the villager outpost, but it's time to start taking a tally, right? We've inadvertently found ourselves doing cats instead of donkeys. It's just what we were looking for. All right, where was this guy? Here we go. Are you jelly? Pale green or gray eyes, gray and white. I think that's a jelly. Let's check the list here. Jelly, gray and white with gray-green eyes. The other one is the tuxedo, black and white with green eyes. Silver with yellow eyes. Calico, it's not. Ragdoll, white and soft amber, it's not. Siamese. Tabby, black and white. Or brown and white with yellow. White. Yeah, so I think that's going to be a jelly. Okay, back to it. Sorry for the delay there, guys, but that could save us hours of hair ripping out. And while we're in this mode of goofing around, taming all cat variants, we have 3 of 5. So hopefully the other 2 that are back at base are obvious and can be distinguished from the ones we just got. And then we'll have a clear badge. But I'd like it if we can get some of these back in the boat. Then we can have barn cats, because every barn needs a bunch of cats, right? I mean, they're sort of pets, not really though. They're the... Hey, you're a tuxedo cat. Now, I think we have some of those. Well, this was the one we'd seen in the distance. All right, I didn't mean to scare you like that. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Okay, here he comes. Don't sit down on that grass. Oh, man, I turned. Oh, every time. You want to be safe for the night, don't you? Running out of time. We're running out of time too, I think. We should have slept over by the cats. Could have gotten some goodies. Cats will give string. Maybe if I resign myself to following this cat, it will lead me to donkeys. You think? Come on, cat. Come on. Come on. Very hostile terrain, too. Take time to look for donkeys. There he is. Shh. Shh. See more horses. Is that a donkey way out ahead of us? Just went over the horizon. Come on, dude. Oh, every time the grass. Okay, come on. Boom. Tuxedo cat. Black and white. I think we had that one maybe, so I'm expecting that this is still at 5 when we get back to it. L 5. Okay, so that was one we already had, so we're one off of being caught up. That's whatever. I think it's a calico or something that we still have back there. But let's go check here. Remember, our boat and our other cats are on the shore over there. Be a donkey, be a donkey. Oh, it's a horse that's over there. Donkeys hang out in mesas. You're pretty horses. But I'm sure we've got other colored horses closer by. Ugh. What I'm also hopeful of is that from this plains, we can just take the water along the edge of that mesa to get back to a little ocean by us. Maybe wishful thinking. Would it make it more likely if I got out the spyglass and was scanning for donkeys? And here's another ignorance point on mine. How do burros fit into donkeys? Excuse me, mules, horses, whatever. I mean, from what I've seen of them, they are just kind of stouter donkeys. And are they still donkeys? Just regionalized naming and maybe a little bit um, but specialized in appearance. But I mean, think of dogs, right? Dogs are still dogs, but it could be a pug, or a Great Dane. They're very different. Um, or it's like a burro, the crossbreeding of a donkey with a pony or something. I don't know. Does that even make a distinction? Is that still just a mule? None of us will know. Or probably could know very easily, but we won't for the sake of this episode. Oh, we are at our hour. Let's see if we can get back. Are we at the boats from here? So what happens when you start chasing around the cats and all that? I think it's up in that bay, right? Oh, tragic. But we did get cats. And we got one in our boat. So we will wrap it up right here. I'm going to do this fairly quickly because we're already probably just on the brink of over. So there we go, an hour and 18 seconds. Thank you all so much. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. I know I am. It is beautiful out here. We'll soak it up as much as we can while it lasts, and then we'll be into winter before we know it. But you guys take care of yourselves. Stay awesome, and hope you enjoyed. We'll see you back here for the next one where we continue the donkey hunt and get at least one of these kitty cats back to take up residence in our barn. Stay awesome. See ya.